Om Shanti and good morning to all of you. Today we are going to read the Murli dated 2nd February 1970. I hope I'm audible. So the title of the Murli is The Recognition of the Soul Power. Atmik power ki parak. How much power we have, the soul power we are having it. So in today's Murli, we have some key points where Baba is reflected upon. So the first point, Baba is reflected on the projector. So Baba is telling us what is the projector through which we see the pictures. Then Baba has mentioned about the bulb power. So it's a checking point for us. So what is the percentage of the light of our intellect, our Divya Drashti? What is the power of that bulb? Then Baba has also mentioned in this Murli about the seeds. What kind of seeds and flowers and fruits do we bear? So what Baba says, as the seed, so is the fruit. So that means creation will show the creator. Then the next point is about the target and intoxication. So Baba has told us to keep two things keep attention about it, that we should have accurate target and full intoxication. Ruhani nasha bharpur hona chahiye. He has also mentioned that about the guest, rest and the waste. He is showing the method that when you are guest, you are for a temporary purpose over here. So we don't need to take rest. And when we don't take rest, we don't have any waste thoughts. So remember the three words, guest, rest, and waste. In the end, Baba has also mentioned that Baba says you are now serviceable children. So now it's time to be accurate and active. So as you are accurate, you have to become accurate in three things. That is your thoughts, words, and deeds. So let's begin this Murli. Let's see what Baba is trying more about in this Murli. Today, Bab Dada is saying a projector show. Bab Dada is saying a projector show of each of you. Do you also have a projector show? Baba is asking. So what is the projector through which you see the picture? Baba is asking the question and he's giving the answers for these questions. The eyes of each of you is a projector. The eyes of each of you is a projector. So Baba says, what picture can you show the world through this projector? That is the projector of the power of science, and this is the projector of godly power. हमारी नयन ही projectors है. So in previous earlier times, when we want to explain about your gear, we would show the projectors on the screens. So the slides which we want to put up, we put one by one, it would explain the other souls through the science projector. But Baba says, in the later stage, in the end, this science projector will not help us. So what we have to use? Hamari nayan, hamare divya drashti, we will have to use it. The more powerful the projector is, the more clear visible the picture is. Now we can see in the screens in the movie that there are highly deficiency, powerful projectors. So we can see the things very clearly. So in the same way, our eyes also has to be very high deficiencies so that others can see the pictures very clearly. In the same way, the clearer the divine eyes of all of your children are, that is to say, the more full of spirituality they are, the more visible the picture will be to many through your eyes. The more spiritual, the more full of spirituality they are, the more visible the picture will be to many through your eyes. And they will be just as clearly visible as those images made through a projector. So बाबा कहते हैं दृष्टि से सृष्टि बनेगी. So you can show the pictures of Bap Dada. So what you can show through your eyes, you will be able to show the pictures of Bap Dada and the corporeal subtle and incorporeal worlds of the entire creation through those eyes. मतलब तीनों लोक की यात्रा करवाएंगे through our दिव्य दृष्टि से. Whoever comes in front of you can have all visions through your eyes. Because in the end, you will have no time to experience each and everything through the projector of science. So that time, this Divya Drashti, this eyes, godly power will help you to show the vision of each and everything. The more powerful the light, the clearer the picture will be. The more powerful the light, the clearer the picture will be. Do you know how Bapdada checks how powerful a bulb is? Have you checked your bulb to find out what power it is? So now this is a checking point for us. How to check the power of our bulb. As we know that the light has the power of watts, 100 watts, 50 watts, 10 watts, and even the 0 watts bulbs are there. So we need to check what percentage of our intellect bulb is powerful. Has each of you checked the power of your own bulb? Those who think that they know the percentage of their light of what type their bulb is should raise their hand. If you're very confident about that the percentage of my bulb is so much, so you should raise your hand. On what basis can you recognize how powerful your soul is? The Baba is asking if you know the percentage of your bulb, power of the bulb. So on how you recognized about this? How have you got this information that this is the percentage of my bulb? So somebody said through the chart. That is okay. That is the total aspect, Baba says. Through the chart, we can come to know what is the power of the percentage of the bulb. So Baba says, through which aspects can you recognize yourself? What are the other aspects? How to recognize your power of the bulb? And what is the speciality of that light? Now Baba is trying to emphasize more on the light. What is the specialized of the light? So Baba says its special quality is that it enables you to see something clearly as it really is. So the speciality of the light is the more powerful the light is, the more clearer things will be seen. If 100 watts ka bulb daloge, so you will be able to see the things very clearly. If the bulb is very dim, so it becomes very difficult to see the things clearly. You cannot see something when it is in the dark. So the special quality of the light is to make clear something that is unclear. जैसे in Lockic world, we say the halogen bulbs are very powerful. So each and every corner of the things is visible. So Baba says, it's a very important point over here. This. So the Baba says, so the special quality of the light is to make clear something that is unclear. So even in the path of the Srimad, if you are not clear, you need to increase the percentage of your bulb so that everything will be clear for you. In this way, this is the method. This is the method to recognize the percentage of your light. Now, Baba is given some parameters how to check your percentage of your light. Baba says, firstly, you need to check the path of your effort. Purusharth ka marg, how much clear it is. That is, the line will be clearly visible. So whatever effort you're putting, it will be clear. It will be clearly visible. There will be no questions. There will be no confusions. Secondly, you will also be able to see your future status. So if your Purusharth is clear, your effort is clear, the status in the future, what kind of status you will be achieving, that will also be clear. So that is why Brahma Baba and Mama were very clear about their status, future status. Brahma Baba knew that in future I will be only the first prince, and Mama also were sure that she will be the first princess because the Purusharth power was very clear. And thirdly, Baba says, the more powerful your light is, the more you'll be able to show those whom you serve the easy and clear path. So, to whom we are serving, if our light is powerful, we can serve others in that way only. Even they will have the clear light of their Purusharth. They will be also able to continue with their effort easily. They will be able to see their destination easily. So, the greater the percentage of light, the more clear you will be able to see everything. Greater the percentage of light, the more clearly you will be able to see everything. If the percentage of the light is less, what will happen? You yourself will not be clear in your own efforts. And those to whom you show the path will not be able to know their destination easily or clearly. Now, it's other important point is here Baba says, those whose light is powerful, those whose light is powerful will not be confused about anything, nor will they make other confused. So you can see from your effort and from your service whether the path of those whom you serve is clear. This Baba is talking about the people who have full power. The light is very powerful for them. If their path is not clear, your percentage of light is lacking. If you are confused, if your path is not clear, there is lacking Purusharth. That means your percentage of light is lacking. So some stumble at every step, and so their creation is also the same. Now, each of you is a master creator. Baba speaks to us that you are all master creators. So, you master creators can recognize your power through your creation. So, how powerful we are all depends on that. So, if we are powerful, our creation will be also the same way. As the seed, so is the fruit. So, the creation will show the creator. So if the seed is not powerful, then although it sometimes bears the fruits and flowers, they are not worthy of acceptance. Those flowers that are beautiful and fragrant, and those fruits that are very good are the ones that are bought. So in the market also, when you go to buy the flowers and the fruits, if the flowers are withered, are we supposed to buy those? No. If they don't have any smell, we don't like to buy those flowers, right? We always like to buy lotus, rose, and so many flowers which have fragrance in them. Jasmine, these are very fragrance flowers and they're very fresh looking flowers only we will buy. Same way with fruits. We'll buy only those fruits which are fresh in look and worthy to have it. We'll not buy the stale fruits or fruits which are not good. If they have spots on them, we will not buy them, right? So we'll buy fresh fruits which are acceptable for us. So those flowers that are beautiful and fragrant and those fruits that are very good are the ones that are bought. If the seed is not powerful, then the creation that is created from that is not worthy of acceptance. Even भगवान को हम जब फल of flowers offer करते, we will buy only of good qualities, right? This is why you must increase the percentage of your light day by day. Day by day, the eyes and the forehead of each of you should do the service in the way that your projector shows does. So, Baba says your projector should does that service that others can see easily and clearly. Anyone who comes in front of you will see that picture in your eyes. So whatever you will show, they will see that picture. As soon as they look in your eyes, they will have many visions through the intellect yoga. So Buddhi Yoga say they will have the clarity by looking at your eyes. You have to make yourself such images that grant visions. I think somebody has unmute. So request you to please mute yourself. You have to make yourself such images that grant visions. So Baba says through your eyes and your forehead should be so sparkling that others can image the things that you show. They could have that vision. They could have that power of vision to see the pictures. However, only those who are constantly stable in the stage of a detached observer are able to become images that grant visions. So, हमें साक्षी होकर देखना है, detached observer. Then only we will be able to show the vision, the images that we want to show them. And then their eyes will carry out the task of the projector. So who will carry the task of the projector? The detached observer will carry out the task of the projector. Their forehead will always be visible as sparkling. Their forehead will always be visible, sparkling. After Holi, people create fancy images. So after Holi, some may create fancy images of Devi Devtas. They appear, they do the makeups of Devi Devtas and all that. So they decorate themselves. They decorate the images of the deities and light a bulb on their forehead. So why do they create those images, Baba says? And of which time is it a practical form? So Baba says it is of the present time, which later will become your memorial. So there should be a light visible on the forehead of all of you. At the time of destruction, this form of light will help you a lot. So Baba is also giving the precaution point for us how to save yourself during the time of this destruction. Your forehead also should, light of your forehead also should be very powerful. No matter with what attitude someone comes in front of you, he will not see your body, but will see your sparkling bulb. So during the time of destruction, usually for the Matae and the Bhane who are there, they can use this light so that whoever comes with any attitude, they will be seeing the light of the Divya Drishti only, they'll be able to see the bright light which is sparkling on the forehead, and they will not be able to see anything else. So when you look at a very bright light, all the other things get hidden. So those who come with any intentions or any attitudes, they will not be able to see the body or the jewelry, what they have worn, but they will only see the bright light. Everything will be hidden. I mean, in the sky, when the sun is so bright, we are not able to see the clear vision of the sky because the sun is shining so brightly. So in the same way, the more powerful the light of all of you is, the less they will be able to see your body while looking at it. When they do not even see the body, the Tamoguni vision and attitude will automatically finish, because our light is so powerful. So the Tamoguni visions and attitude will, attitude will automatically finish. These tests are yet to come. Baba says these tests are yet to come. And you have to cross all types of situations. You have to face this situation in the end. So Baba is preparing us for this, for the end, how to use your light. Now, Baba is speaking. There was a group who was given a name jokingly. Today there was chit-chat taking place in the subtle region about this subject. So what is that chit-chat? Someone jokingly said that the senior sisters are the heads and that these teachers are the legs. Yeah, Baba mean to say the junior teachers who are there, they are the legs. So somebody said this jokingly that the senior teachers are head and we are the legs of the head. So Baba changed the perspective by saying that Baba, and that is why by saying that Baba gave the new name to the junior teachers. There, the seniors are the heads, but the juniors are the handles. A motor cannot do anything without a handle. Can we ride a motor car without a handle? No. We need the help of the hand. Without the support of the handle, we cannot run the motor car. You cannot only you can only turn a motor with the handle. So even the heads cannot handle service without the handle. Even in the centers, if the seniors are the heads, they are looking after the centers or even the zones. They cannot do anything without the handle. They need the help of the handles, that is the junior teachers. Whoever comes, these are the handles who handle them first. So whenever in the centers, anybody comes or inquire anything about the organization, firstly, we, the instruments, will help them out. Will give more gyan, knowledge to the soul. And then we'll introduce to our heads. So all of you have this much responsibility. If you are not good handlers, the handling of the service will not be right. If you stumble, how can you show the other soul the vision? However, just be careful that although you are the handles, you do not handle the heads. We are not going to supposed to try that we are heads and we'll speak to the other souls as if we are the heads and we have all the responsibility. No, you must become the hands of the heads. You are also Bap Dada's right hands. There are even the left hands, but the right hands has full power. But it is still the hand, not the hand. You are the handles, but you have come here to know how to handle something and how to become Bap Dada's right hand. This group is such that each of you can work wonders. If we are working in a team, we can work wonders. You can bring about success in service. So, in order to bring about success in service, you must pay attention to two things in particular. And what is that? You are cooperative in all aspects, Sayogi. But this group is specially to bring about success in service. For this, you have to keep your attention on two things. If you want success in your service, you need to keep attention on two things. One is that you must have an accurate target. We should have a target. We should have that lakshya aim to do the service. And secondly, you must have full intoxication. पूरा रूहानी नशा होना जरूरी है. This group should especially have these two aspects, the target and the intoxication. Underline this word. If you are going to have success in your service, you need to pay attention in these two aspects. That is the target and the intoxication. So when the target is accurate, you can make someone die a living death with one stroke. And that is why we know about Arjuna. With one stroke, he hit the eye of the fish. Marksman hit the target accurately with just one bullet. Just one bullet is enough for the marksman to hit the target. Those who do not know how to shoot have to shoot the bullet 3 or 4 times. If the target of your stage and the target of serving others are accurate, and together with that, there is always constant intoxication. Ruhani Nasha is also very important to achieve that target. You can attain greater success in service if your target and intoxication is accurate. You can have greater success in service. Sometimes you lose your intoxication and sometimes you miss the target. So these two things should be accurate. If you miss them, you're wasting your time. The more intoxication someone has, the more accurately he can hit the target. Baba says you are serviceable children. But what specialty do you have to bring about in service now? So Baba is replying, serviceable ones are those who whose every second or every thought is not without service. Very important that every second should be for service, whether it is service of the self or of others. However, since you are serviceable anyway, then time or thought should not be spent without service in them. So, समय और संकल्प दोनों ही जरूरी है. To be obedient means to follow orders. To be obedient means to follow orders. The main order is to stay constantly in remembrance. So the main order is to stay constantly in remembrance. Farman Vardar means Farman pe chalna. If you do not follow this order, what would you say? The more you put this order into a practical form, the more instant fruits you will receive. What obstacle is visible while you move along in your efforts, one which causes an obstruction to your becoming perfect. So when you follow the order, you will visualize the obstacles that is coming. And that is, and before obstacles come, you are prepared to face those obstacles. So the main obstacle is seen to be that of wasteful thoughts. So Baba says, what can be the main obstacle? It is about the wasteful thoughts. So what should you especially do to save yourself from this? One is that you must not take a rest internally or externally. Don't be casual or careless. If you do not take a rest, nothing will be wasted. Secondly, you must always consider yourself to be guest. Yesterday also we read in the Murli that you have to consider yourself as guest. If you consider yourself to be guest and do not take a rest, nothing will be wasted. Remember the three words, guest, rest, and waste. So nothing will be wasted, whether it is thought or time. This is an easy method. Acha. Now, Baba will see you on the final day. That might be that it was the bhatti which was going on that day. And it was the final day of the bhatti. Baba will see on the final day what the power of the bulb on each one's forehead is. So at the last day, Baba will see to all the powerful souls the power of the bulb, what they carry on their forehead. If it is powerful, Maya will not have the courage to come in front of this power. The more powerful a bulb is, the less anyone will be able to oppose it. Such a powerful stage will be seen. You are serviceable. Now become powerful. It's time to become powerful. You are active and now become accurate. Make your state so powerful and accurate that you don't have to face any opposition. So, what is this group going to be especially stamped with? And that will be of being accurate. That of being accurate means to be always accurate in everything, whether in thoughts, words, or deeds. Accurate in your mansa, vacha, and karmana. Now, become accurate in all three. Acha. Om Shanti. We'll take few moments in silence and we can chant and reflect on the points of the Murli. Om Shanti. We can reflect on the points of the Murli. So we can unmute ourselves. As we are running
Um,
behind. Yes, Vinod Bhai.
right, just on Shanti. I like the point that to grant the vision of salvation, one needs to be detached. The vision can be a powerful tool to make people's life. Um, it's the most conspicuous thing in daily life. We have exchange of visions with so many people. To give that powerful vision or drishti of making a person light and might, one has to be detached. So for that, we have to be in that detached state for a long time. Om Shanti.
Yes, Vinod Bhai. Truly.
Om Shanti. Today, Baba has beautifully expressed the projector are the eyes, the divine eyes, Divya Buddhi, which has been given to us by the Supreme Father. And the bulb is a soul. Soul is a bulb, which we have to check today the power, what kind of power we have, how bright the soul is sparkling on the forehead. Second is the Baba has talked about head and handles. It's a beautiful management technique that the leader, team leader, or the CEO is the head, but without the handles or the hand, the leader also cannot do anything. So it is through the handles the objective of the organizations are achieved. And whereas handles are also very important, Baba has emphasized the significance of handles also, how important they are because heads cannot do anything without handle. But at the same time, handles also should not become head, means that power to control the thing always sets with the CEO, that is the soul, and the handles the mind, intellect are to always obey the soul. Though they are very important, but they are not bigger than the head, the soul. Soul is ever powerful. And the Baba has also talked about guest, rest, waste. Guest, yes, rest, no, waste, no, and this is the best method. And next is active, accurate. So active and should be always active, accurate, and always, and in all three. So this A, active, accurate, always, and all. I think this is also very important, which I can practice today. I will practice this today. Om Shanti.
Yes,
Om
Om Bhai,
Shanti,
there are many
sister.
checking points. Yes, Girjaban.
Oh, idea. The important thing, what I liked is he started with how do I grant visions? That's what he has given me, Divya Buddhi and Divya Drishti. These are the two gifts which I've given, but how much I have used them. And in between the Murli, he says, you are the one who grants visions. I don't know, there is a Hindi word for it. I've forgotten that particular word. But I remember when he speaks about one who grants visions, Why I'm talking it, for the projector to be clear, for my bulb to be correct, for the brightness to be adjusted. And if I'm going to do this task of one who grants visions, my vritti, my drishti should be pure. Do I want to show them a good picture? Am I going to pass on some message to them through this projector? What is the attitude of good wishes? For all this, he is my task. And the tool which Baba has said is the projector. That is my Divya Drishti. What is that? That is just the power of light which I have within me. So I have such a beautiful light within me. That light will not only show me what is inside me, but that light will come out from every part of my body and it will go. So for this, Baba saying, practice becoming a light. Look within you the light. You don't need any other external light. Your soul light is there. Concentrate, just like that bulb is, कुछ करते हैं ऐसा bulb में, फिर वो brightness आता है. We go on check the knob and all in that projector to make it clearer. So Baba says, concentrate on that light. As your inner light increases, it becomes very higher and it expands. And then what happens? You are not seen. Your body dissolves away and they see only that. That's the beautiful thing of light. So even in the projector, I am showing, but nobody sees me. What is projected is shown. So it's a lovely process one has to go through by going within and then sharing it to others, what is within, so they see only the light. Om Shanti.
Yes, perfectly, Girjaben, what you said. Yeah, internally and externally, both. There should be powerful light. The light you put inside, internally checking point, and externally it will come out. Thank you so much.
Om Shanti, sister, and my divine family. Thank you so much, Baba, for igniting my light. My takeaway point is I will keep continue increasing power of my light bulb with daily meditation, daily Murli, and daily implementation. But at this point, with the power of my light, I can say 100% with confidence that I am on the right path and right direction and moving forward towards right destination. Yes, my speed is slow. I need to work on that. And once I get that destination, then I will be ready to inspire other people, inspire other to ignite their light bulb, their flame. Thank you. Om Shanti, sister.
Yes, Parvinder, sister. Yes, we need to make our stage so powerful. Now is the time to make powerful. And that is why we need to be very active and accurate also along with it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Baba has also spoken about Nasha and Nishana. The Nishana has to be very clear, the objective, the destination or the aim, and at the same time, the intoxication that I am full of Umang Utsaha, the Josh for achieving that aim. I'll not bother about what people say or what. So it come what may, I have to achieve the aim. I think that Nasha and Nishana is a special qualities which Baba has spoken about. Om Shanti.
Yes, Om Bhai.
Amiben, just one thing I want to add. When Baba speaks about the light, it's not just
Yes.
my own light. Remember, the projector which you're showing is connected to the source. If there was no connection, if there was no current, what I can project in the ordinary? Similarly, your light should be mingled with the light of Baba. It should get merged with, and such a beautiful, you get that bliss, that exaltation. This is what we do in Amrit Vela. My light, once I'm able to go down, deep down, and then I mingle it with Baba's light. Just like a projector cannot work without a source. So my light mingled with Baba's light. Wow. That's the vision I would like to carry forward. Om Shanti.
Yes, Kirjaben. You need to put more effort in your Purshat, and you need to merge that light with Baba's light and make it more powerful.
Om
Yes,
Shanti.
anybody else? Yes.
Yes, Om Shanti, sister. The point which I like in this Murli is Baba is very clearly telling us the method to recognize the percentage of our power also. Like 3 ways he said you need to check. First is that is your path of efforts are clear to you? Is that path clear? Like what kind of efforts I'm making and what kind of efforts I'm going to put every day. Are they clear? My target is clear. Daily target, monthly targets, yearly targets are clear to me. What kind of efforts I'm going to make and I'm making. So I need to check that to recognize my soul power. And then secondly, whether I'm able to see my future status. Is this clear? This target is clear to me. And third is the souls whom I am serving. Are they clear about their efforts and their status also? So these 3 checking points, I think they're very powerful points of today. That how can we check ourselves? You know, which way we are going and which way, what is the state, our present status is. Are we able to see all these 3 things clearly or not? So I need to, I was just thinking that I need to sit today and check these 3 points, like introspect on these 3 points today, whether I'm able to recognize what percentage or the power I have, like what is the voltage I have of my bulb in my soul today. So
the more higher voltage it is, the more powerful
yes,
you will be shining.
yes.
The more clear the
these 3
picture will be
decades.
for you.
Yes, right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Om Shanti.
Yes, Kalpesh bhai.
Thank you, Divine Family. And today I like the 3 words: the guest, rest, and rest. So we are all guests, and we are all projectors. God, we have godly power, and that current. We have don't we have to rest and the focus on our target, and no waste. There should not be any waste. So that I like very much. Om Shanti.
Kalpesh bhai, there should be no waste of time and thoughts. It should be only for the divine purpose. We are here. We are serviceable children, so we need to serve the world. It's time to do things now. Yes, thank you, Kalpesh bhai, for sharing your points. Yes, quickly, anybody would like to share?
Yeah, just one point with respect to the power. The power is equal to, if you see the science, voltage into the current, voltage multiplied by current. So if the power has to be more, the current has to be more, the current which is coming from the universal source, from Shiv Baba, and the voltage also has to be more. So then the power will be more. So we can relate this to this spiritual significance, that the current more I remove my body, I be in my eternal state, my point form, then the more I will draw the current from there, and the higher the voltage will be there. So automatically the power of the soul increases. Om Shanti.
Yes, Ombai, the powerhouse is itself the Supreme Father. So the most power we receive from him, the more brightly we will be shining. Thank you for putting up this point. Yes, anybody else, or we can move towards meditation?
Om Shanti sister, Baba today said that you should not take rest for even a second. So you should be serviceable for either for yourself or through others. So is it means the attention we have to drawn inside that rest not even 1 second means.
Yes, it's same thing. Means if we are serviceable children, right? The more powerful we will be able to serve more of it to the others, right? If anybody has other point of view, please share.
If we are attention, then it will create a stress master, or it will be peaceful. If we are
Peacefully, because we have that much voltage of power in us, so we will not feel stressful, right? It will be easy for us. For Purusharth is 100%. We'll not have we'll have clear path for us. There will be no doubts, no questions. So we can serve actively and accurately.
So may I say one point here in this
Yeah,
regard?
sure.
I was just churning on this power only, that power is equal to voltage times the current. Uh, in this, voltage is equal to I upon R. I mean, basically, power translates into I square upon R. So even the voltage is decided by the current divided by R, means the resistance has to be lowest. The more we reduce the resistance, that means more we do the power of acceptance, then we get tend to connect, get more current from God. So here we have to use our power of acceptance, everyone, let go, and power to accept and resist. Resistance means that body consciousness has to be totally dissolved. Then only we get connected to the Almighty and experience that full power. And then the more brightness will be there. Om Shanti.
Yes, we need to be detached observer. We need to be stable. Then only we can have more
Yeah.
power. And
Yeah,
thank you
Baba.
for the scientific formula for power resistance.
So
Oh, wow.
power is equal to all of us. Power is equal to I square upon R, because we voltage also we have converted into I upon R. So it is I square upon R. So that means the more current we draw, the more that double power we get, and the more resistance we remove. I mean, the resistance to the we should not resist. There is no effort here. It is just pure love, and come from the body consciousness to soul consciousness. That resistance towards soul consciousness should minimize, become nullify. So then this power will be extremely high.
I
Om
hope Kartika Ben has got the answer by scientific way also.
Yes, sister. Thank you, sister.
Okay. Before ending the session, there is an announcement for tomorrow. Tomorrow the session will be taken by Sister Shamila, who will be conducting the session on Murli Manthan on this topic itself, Atmak Shakti ke ba, how the powerful is the soul, recognition of the power of the soul. So it will be good if we read the Murli for tomorrow, so we can have deep manthan on this topic, the recognition of the power of the soul. So please request you to join tomorrow for deep manthan on this topic.
Sure, sister.
Yes,
Very
Ashakti.
beautiful by Girija Ben and Om Bhai. Thank you,
Yes,
Baba. Thank you, family.
thank you. Let's move towards meditation. I'll play the music, and for a few moments, we'll sit in silence and remember the Father, the Supreme Power. Om Shanti. Thank you, all of you, for the churning. We'll have more churning tomorrow. Till that time, have a good day. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m.
Thank you, Baba. Om Shanti.
Shanti.